right, so we're going to do the first and second derivative. Guy gets first to do the second. Everybody, I am going to use the shortcut, right? The derivative of x cubed is 3x squared dx, but we're going to divide by dx immediately and just write 3x squared. Derivative of y cubed is 3y squared y dy, but we're going to divide by dx. dy dx is y prime. So we are here. Everybody, if I divide every term by 3 right now, every term by 3, I get this. Move the x squared. It's this. Divide by that. Everybody, the first derivative is negative x squared over y squared. Negative x squared over y squared. Awesome. In my class, I would, if I wanted to do this derivative on a test, I'd often say prove the first derivative is this, then find the second. That way you don't, at least you're working from the correct answer for the second derivative. Everybody, whether you treat this as a quotient or a product, does not matter, okay? It does not matter. Product rule here will be two terms with a sum. Quotient rule here would be okay. You guys know that I typically do the product rule, right? But we're going to do the product rule probably for sure on the next one. I'm going to do the quotient rule this time. All right, and if you're not seeing it, I'm going to write it out. F is going to be the top. G is going to be the bottom. F prime is easy. Negative 2x dx, but we divide, so it's just negative 2x. G prime, guys, right, derivative of y squared is 2y dy, divide by dx, 2y, y prime. Everyone, at the end of our work, we're going to have to get rid of y prime, which we know is the first derivative. So, starting from the first derivative, working our way down. Y prime prime equals, right, derivative of the derivative. F prime g, negative 2xy squared, minus g prime f, and there's a negative here, and I'll put a parentheses so we get the positive, right, so it doesn't look like a negative, all over the bottom squared. All right, so y to the fourth. Do a little simplification here. Negative 2xy squared, negative negative is a positive, 2xy, and then guys, y prime. I'm going to put the parentheses here, y prime over y to the fourth. Because what we have to put in here, right, what we have to put in here is negative x squared over y squared. We're not going to leave y prime in our second derivative, right? We're going to substitute in x's and y's. Everybody, before I do that, do you guys see that right now we have y squared, y, and y to the 4? I'm going to factor a y first before I put in y prime. So I'm going to leave the blanks there. I hate doing I'm going to erase that. I will put y prime in, but I'm going to do a couple other things. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this to the third power, turn that to the first power, and just get rid of that y, right? Because there were 3 terms. I factored a y on the top and canceled. I factored a y out, and I canceled, all right? The first derivative here is negative x squared, y squared. All right. Now I got to do some work, right? Because I can't leave a fraction in a fraction. I can't leave a fraction in a fraction. So I need to get smaller so I can get more bored. I'll go back to 20. So here we go. Everybody, now this is what's annoying. Calculus is over, right? This is all algebra, you guys agree? This is all algebra. All right, so we're at y prime prime equals negative 2xy plus 2x times negative x squared, whoops, minus 2x cubed over y squared over y cubed. Need a common denominator. I'll change color so it jumps out at us. I think I need a y squared here. So I multiply the top by y squared, right? So y times y squared is y to the third All right, woo! I can agree. Let's just go to the right. So I get negative 2x y cubed minus 2x cubed all over y squared over y to the third. Everybody, what happens to the y to the third here? Flips up. It's a over b all over c. It flips up here. So y2, y3 is not y6. Y to the fifth. And there's my answer. There's my answer.
Where does the x squared go? The top one.
The negative x squared.
Right here.
No,
Up above.
Yeah.
The one above it, the y
The
prime.
negative x squared? Where does,
Oh
Yeah.
shoot, is that x squared here?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I made a math mistake. Good catch. Guys, that's x squared. You guys agree? Someone in the, nice catch. Add a half point to your quiz. So then this is not x to the third, is this x to the fourth? Nope, because I had one. Does that look better? Is that what you got, William? All right, whoops. And that's why these are difficult, right? Got to track, I missed it right here. That's why Evansville can afford me. All right, here we go. Go ahead and cut the video on that.